Hey guys, welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. Today I'm looking for some new romper slash jumpsuit patterns to try out, and I'm going to show you what that looks like on my computer, kind of my process, what I look for, the sites I go to first off, that kind of thing. And in turn, it often leads me to find out new indie designers as well, which is always a bonus in my mind. So before we get started, I have a few housekeeping things to mention. Number one is we are so very close to hitting 900 subscribers on this YouTube channel, and I could not be more pumped about that. 1,000 subscribers is kind of when all the fun things start to happen. So I mean, in terms of YouTube itself, I have been having fun the whole time, but 1,000 subscribers is going to be a big deal for me, and it's going to be a big deal for you too. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, because there's going to be a big giveaway at the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'd really hate for you to miss it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that little notification bell, because it's going to tell you when I post new videos so that you don't miss them. The next thing I want to talk about is Me Made May. It is May, you guys. When I'm filming this, it is May 2nd. I am on day 2 of Me Made May, and I am wearing my Sheridan sweater by Hey June. I'm sure you've seen it on my Instagram, or I've talked about it a lot here too. I want to know, leave me a comment down below. Are you participating in Me Made May, or have you never even heard of Me Made May? I'm going to leave some links in the description box for you guys to check out what the heck this is if you have never heard of it before. It's really fun, and it's really inspiring to like check through the hashtag and see what other people are sewing. It's a lot of inspiration, and we're gonna get to that in our video today. I do have a few designers that I follow, or I see a lot of these makes on Instagram or on Facebook, so I do kind of have a general running list in my head of things that I want to try. But if I don't have something like super specific in mind, then I'll go ahead and I might do this anyway just to see what's out there, because I don't want to miss out on something, right? So first thing I do is I go to my least favored site, app, social media, everything in the world, Facebook. So I'll go to Facebook, and I'll go to Facebook groups. If you're not in Facebook groups, I do recommend checking them out. So I'll go to my Facebook groups, and I'll just kind of look through and see what people are using, or if I know that I want, like, say, a knit garment, I will go to my knit fabric groups, and I will look specifically for romper. In this case today, we are going to be looking for rompers and jumpsuits, so let's go do that. So I'll go to this group, or whatever group I'm looking for, and I'll search romper. Whoops, maybe spell it right. I'll search romper, and then all these different posts come up where people have seen or used romper patterns. Or look at right here, somebody is looking for pattern recommendations for this romper. So you can go through and you can read the comments on here to see what the suggestions were. A lot of times somebody is always asking what the pattern is. If I don't find anything specifically, I'll just keep going in my groups until I do, or I might make a post myself looking for rompers. But here's a great one from Petite Stitchery, and I can write that one down. So I'm going to write down Petite Stitchery, and it's called the Sorel romper, so you'll definitely want to write that down as well. And the link was actually in this post, so I can go right to the site now and learn all about this romper. A lot of designers will also have blog posts related to their patterns, so you can go check that out. So a lot of pattern designers also show, you know, the different versions. So this looks like it's a bodycon dress, as well as this romper with the sorry, it's doing this weird thing here with the slit front leg. So very cool. Here you can make it a skirt, like a tulip skirt too, I guess. Wow. There's a lot of options here on this pattern. I don't see a line drawing anywhere. So another thing I will do on Instagram is I will search, so let's say hashtag jumpsuits, and look at 700,000 posts on jumpsuits. So then you can go through and you can figure out, you know, look at this one, looks really cool. Oh, but it's not a sewing pattern. So to distinguish that, what I would do is I would search something like jumpsuit pattern. Now there's only 718 posts. And then it brings up all these different ones. Here's a Vogue one. Here is, 1,000 likes on this one. So they're not always going to be what you're looking for, but that's kind of where I start. And then I might find something there that will lead me to what I'm looking for. This is really just a journey of figuring out what I like, what I'm actually looking for, and then that will lead me to patterns and designers that I'm really into. So to me, it is an investment in time to find exactly what I'm looking for and designers that I'll stick with, hopefully, in the future. So next, I can check Pinterest and see what's going on there. So what you want to do on Pinterest is just search romper sewing patterns, or just like you would in Google, which we will get to, and then all of this comes up. So Pinterest might actually be better than Instagram in a lot of cases if you don't know the actual pattern name that you're looking for. So right here, I'm interested in this, the Paloma jumpsuit PDF pattern. Has beautiful graphic. It looks like it is well thought out. So let's check it out. It is Our Lady of Leisure Divine Sewing Patterns, something I've never heard of. So let's check it out. Palazzo jumpsuit for beginner sewing, the Paloma jumpsuit, and it's just a blog post. So now maybe I'll search Paloma jumpsuit, and I can also, nothing's coming up here. So I'm gonna search Lady of Leisure patterns. Okay, so she has an Etsy shop here. Wow, beautiful graphic. And it's coming up with all of these, wow, wonderful patterns that I might have to do some shopping for. And you can see here's her Paloma pattern. Okay, so we just had to go a little bit roundabout to find it because this link didn't have what we were looking for, which I do find happens fairly regularly on Pinterest. So just watch what you're looking for. Then I'll go back and I'll continue to bring up some that are new to me. There's something like this, super, super cute, really bohemian fabric. Let's check it out. So I think this is not actually a pattern. It looks like it's more of just a tutorial. So, oh, it is a pattern. Okay, so there's some pattern pieces here. Very, very good place to start. I have not tried this, but you can definitely try something like this out if you're comfortable with that. So next I will go to some of my favorite designers. So let's say Hey June Handmade. I will go there. If I was just looking at what comes up on the screen, I might miss that that's actually a romper. Right? It kind of looks like a dress. Maybe I'm not reading this. So that is one thing about just scrolling. So let's go ahead and search romper. Some people use the word romper, some use jumpsuit. They can mean different things. You might want to search both just to be sure. So it comes up with the 2 kids ones and the Sanibel. So I guess that's the only one she has. I already know about it. I'm already going to mention it to you anyway. So let's go ahead and look at a different designer like paper cut pattern. Okay, again, I'm going to search jumpsuit, and look at, they come up right here, the Sierra and the Fjord. Okay, so Sierra is really, really cute. I think that would make an adorable summer romper. Look at the first one here, she has layered with a long sleeve, but if you go to the second version, it looks like it's a nice lightweight fabric, and it's made in a short version with this tie at the waist. Super, super cute, and I think it's ideal for summer. So I'm gonna leave that up there. I'm gonna go to another designer here that I know has rompers, and that is Elliot Max. So again, you can also just go to their sewing patterns here and you can filter it. So it says right here, adult romper patterns. Perfect, easy category. I can just click on it and it's gonna bring me all of their rompers. Let's try find one more woven pattern. So let's just do a quick Google search. Let's do woven fabric jumpsuit pattern. So this is gonna bring me to Etsy if I click on this link, which you could also search in Etsy as well. A lot of times when you search too, you're gonna come up with these vintage patterns that people are reselling. So you can buy those too. I definitely do not see a problem with that. You just want to make sure if you are buying a vintage pattern or any envelope paper pattern online, you want to make sure of a couple things. Number one, you want to make sure it's in your size, because paper patterns don't come in all sizes. Number two, you want to make sure that all the pieces are there. So read the description really carefully to make sure that it is uncut or that all the sizes are there that they say there are. Read the reviews to make sure that this seller is trustworthy, and go ahead and message them if you're still not sure. So the Joni jumpsuit pattern by Friday Pattern Co. This is for knit fabric. So again, not really what I'm looking for. If I go back to my Google search, nothing's really coming up that I'm looking for. Okay, we come to Seamwork. Now I'm actually just gonna go to the Seamwork website, and I've talked about Seamwork a lot in the last month. You guys are probably getting sick of me hearing it. Down in the description box, I have a discount code for you where you're gonna get $3 off your first month, and that's pretty significant because I think packages start at like $6 a month. So on the Seamwork website, I'm gonna go ahead and search jumpsuit. And now, if you've never been on Seamwork before, you can search either in articles or patterns. Obviously, we're gonna go to patterns, but I'll talk about the articles in a minute here. Another thing about Seamwork, you don't have to be a member. You can just buy their patterns one-off if that's what you wanna do. So they have 3 here. They have the Billy, the Sky, and the Lucy. I think this Sky is the only one that is woven, which is what we're looking for right now. Yeah, woven fabric. And can it be shorts? No, it can't be shorts, but you could hack it. If you were to use something really, really light and flowy, I think this would be a beautiful summer pattern, especially if you were going to a wedding or something a little more dressy and you wanted to wear something really, really pretty but still be in pants and still be comfortable. So now if you wanted to learn some hacks or something like that, you can go ahead and search jumpsuit, and then, let's go back to the Sky jumpsuit. We're gonna search the Sky jumpsuit in articles. So then that's gonna bring me up hacks. So maybe there is a hack to make it shorts. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything specifically to that, but let's just check here. Okay, so there's a dress version or no belt. Okay, so it doesn't, and a lot of Seamwork patterns, I don't know about all, but a lot have that on them, where you can go into their archives and there will be hacks about it. Another place you can find pattern suggestions is actually on the Blackbird website. So let's just go to blackbirdfabrics.com, and let's say we're scrolling through their wovens and we find something like tensile twill. We were just talking about tensile twill. So it's gonna show you, because Blackbird Fabrics is amazing for their fabric descriptions. Like, I have never seen anything as amazing as their descriptions. Every one of their fabrics has pattern recommendations, and not just 1 or 2. They have a handful of pattern recommendations for every fabric on their website. So here they have closet case patterns, Cali shirt dress, name clothing, Nini culottes, chalk and notch, joy jacket. So nothing really jumpsuit related. But if I go into their search bar and I search jumpsuit, it's gonna bring me up all these fabrics that they have used in their description, a jumpsuit. So right here, Paper Theory Zadie jumpsuit. I can click on that link and it's not there, but okay, so it should be there. Not sure why it's not. Maybe it's the printed version, but let's just go to Paper Theory and let's just search Zadie. Mom! And here it comes up, Zadie jumpsuit PDF. Mom! So there's another really good option that we could try. Talk to you about some really good pattern, romper and jumpsuit patterns to try this summer. So I think the difference between romper and a jumpsuit is knit versus woven. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know the difference in the technical terms. Or maybe jumpsuit just means long pants and play suit could be short. I don't know. Do you know? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, what is the difference between romper and jumpsuit. We're going to start with the knits this time. So the first knit pattern we found was the Petite Stitchery Sorel romper. So the Sorel romper, let's check it out together. It has all these options, 2 bodices, 2 back cut lines, it can be v-neck, a plunge line, or cross front, sleeveless, short sleeve, 3/4 length, and long sleeve. Skirts, fitted pencil skirt, fitted tulip skirt or circle skirt, split front pants in short, capri and pant lengths, culottes in shorts, 2 different lengths, capri and pant lengths. So this pattern is chock full of opportunity. I bet you can make one of these for like, I mean, I'd have to do the math and I don't want to, but it sounds like there is an almost infinite number of possibilities you can make with this pattern. The Sorel jumpsuit from Petite Stitchery is definitely a good pattern to try this summer. Okay, so then the next 3 knits were all Elliot Max. So I already talked about the South Shore a little bit. It's here, I've made it before, you've seen it. Long pants, shorts, capris, short sleeve, tank top, long sleeve, and it has the crossover front. I'm going to talk about the off the shoulder romper. So it looks here like it is obviously an off shoulder pattern. It has pants or shorts or capris, but if you open the description, it has all the line drawings here for you. So it looks like only the one neckline and then either shorts, capris, or pants, elastic around the waist. It has pocket options, has this cute little drawstring option as well, and then the 3 sleeve options. Going back here to the women's hip hop romper, I have also made this. I actually made this in a woven, which I don't think I would recommend. It wasn't that comfortable. I'm definitely going to keep wearing it, but I think my next one would definitely be in a knit fabric, something really cool and breezy, probably a bamboo, because I really get hot in the summertime. So you can click through and you can see all the different options. Features a really nice wide leg, this halter style top. It does have like a partial lining or facing in the front and the back, and then the way that the casing is done is actually really neat as well. So I was very pleased when I tried this pattern out. I have seen hacks where you add like a shelf bra in there if that's what you're looking for. So that is all the knit patterns, knit rompers. Let's move on to the wovens. So the first one I want to talk about is the Sierra romper from Paper Cut Patterns. As you know, I love Paper Cut Patterns and I can't wait to try more of their patterns. This might be one that I try. I don't know. I have a lot of sewing to do that I want to do this summer, so we'll see. But this is really cute. It has this full wrap top, and I'm not sure, obviously I can't tell exactly, but it looks like it is actually a wrap top, and then it somehow connects to the pants. You can see it overlaps here a little bit, and then I like that the tie is on the side. Super, super cute. And again, there's a lot of fabric options you could try. It looks really, really comfortable. And then it has the pocket options, and it looks like you can have the flared wide leg pant, more skinny fit, or shorts. Next, we were talking about the Paloma pattern from Our Lady of Leisure. There aren't really any options. It looks like it's just the one style with the wide legs and the tank top version. It kind of curves in at the neck there. You can see in this picture really well, which I think would be super flattering on a lot of bodies. So that's a good option there. The third one let's talk about is the Zadie jumpsuit. It's from Paper Theory, and again, it's a wrap crossover top style, and it doesn't look like there's really any options. These are a wide leg, almost like a culotte, not quite as wide, but it does have a wide leg on there, and you can do either, the options are long or short sleeve, but it looks like it's a dolman style top, which is nice and a little bit different and easier in some instances. The last pattern we were wanting to discuss is the Sky by Seamwork. And this pattern is not a wrap front, so kind of different from a couple of the other ones, but it has the center front seam, which I think is really flattering. The back has this nice keyhole detail with the invisible zip and the buttonhole. Very, very pretty. I am really into that. And then it has the tie waist as well, just to cinch you in and give you some definition. The legs look like a straight cut, not too wide, not too narrow, and I think you must be able to crop these at whatever length you want. You can pay either the $14 if you just want the pattern as a one-time thing, or you can go ahead and click my link down in the description box to get $3 off your first month at Seamwork. So there you have it, guys. That was like, what, 8 patterns we talked about, plus all the other ones we clicked through. So that's just kind of how I go ahead and find patterns that I'm looking for. I'll also go to Instagram and search if certain patterns have hashtags associated with them. I will search the hashtag and get inspiration that way. So a lot of times it is just the pattern designer, but a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it is actual sewists sharing their makes. Like, look at this beautiful sky. Oh, and she did it. She did like a Bermuda length here. So yeah, you can definitely do that. Again, in that pattern, it did not show a short length. So searching the hashtag on Instagram is a great way to give you some more inspiration. If we search the Sierra jumpsuit here, I'm sure we will find some really cute options. Ooh, I love this black sleeveless version. This one, it has sleeves on it. This girl layered it over a t-shirt, which is really cute. So there you go. All kinds of, ooh, this looks like a hack. And you can read, and a lot of times you'll find people that you maybe think have a similar body type to you. Reach out to them. Some people have their pattern measurements or their body measurements in their profile or in the actual post that they're talking about, the make that they're posting, what size they made, all that kind of stuff. So that is it. That is all I'm going to talk about this. This video kind of got long on me, but I hope it helped you. I hope you appreciated it. I hope it gave you some inspiration for things to make this summer. And I hope you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, because that 1,000 subscriber giveaway is coming very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Enjoy your Me Made May, and we'll see you next time. Bye!